日本時間5月2日、米国時間5月1日、ターゲット、フィールドで行われたトロント、ブルージェイズ対ミネソタ、ツインズの一戦で、岡本和真が圧巻の打撃を見せた。4番、三塁で先発出場した岡本は、第1打席こそ夕頃に倒れるも、第2打席で試合の流れを変える。同点の4回、粘り強く球を見極めた末、外角の変化球を完璧に捉え、左翼席へ今季6号本塁打を放った。ベンチに戻ると、恒例のホームランジャケットをまとい、仲間とお辞儀で喜びを分かち合った。さらに5回、第3打席では初球の低めの球に鋭く反応。強烈な打球は再び左翼席へ突き刺さり、2打席連続となる7号2点本塁打。自身メジャー初の1試合に本塁打を記録するとともに、日本人選手による通算本塁打数の節目にも到達した。試合はブルージェイズが7対3で勝利。岡本は3打点3得点と躍動し、主軸打者としての存在感を強く印象をつけた。本動画では、この試合の詳細な打席内容と見どころを丁寧にお伝えする。ぜひ最後までご覧いただきたい。
Two home runs and a walk today for Kazuma Okamoto, and Kaz, the first homer comes on a slider away. How much have the adjustments you made recently in the box helped you cover pitches like those?
一番最初のホームラン、はスライダー、を、レフトに運んだと思うんですけど、どういうふうにして最近アジャストしてきましたかと。
いや、もう毎日練習を重ねて、コーチの方と話しながらやってるので、今日は捉えられてよかったなと思います。
Yeah, swinging a lot every day, practicing, and then I've been chatting with the coaches and just discussing, what I can do to, better myself every day.
Second homer is a splitter in. You see tons of splitters in Japan. It's kind of having a resurgence here in MLB. How familiar did that swing feel against that pitch?
2本目のホームランはスプリットで、ホームラン打ったと思うんですけど、日本で見てきたような球かなって思うんですけど、それはどういうふうにして対応しましたかと。い
や、本当に反応でうまく打てたかなと思います。はい。
Yeah, I just reacted on that splitter and was able to hit a home run right there.
You certainly seem to be finding a comfort level here in May against MLB pitching. What are some of the biggest factors that have allowed you to get to this point?
5月に入って、こっちメジャーでのピッチングにちょっと慣れてきてるかなって感じてますけど、和真さん自身どう思いますかと。
そうですね、もう毎日試合に出てるので、しっかりそこで自分のパフォーマンスを出せるように準備していきたいなと思います。
As long as I'm in that lineup every day, my job is to, perform for the team. So, yeah, I'm glad I was able to come through for the team right there from today.
Kaz, Yusuke, thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Art, as important as anything, the quality start and the innings being eaten up by Patrick Corbin. Again, 5 1/3 today. What'd you like?
Well, I mean, the changeup, obviously, the difference between the sinker velocity and the changeup was off the charts, about 15 miles an hour. If you're hitting off of that, you're thinking timing disorder, right? Just when do I get my foot down? When do I attack baseball? Because of the mile per hour difference. You can tell you got a lot of confidence, right? It was slow them down, speed them up, get ahead. You can see the counts there. You see how many outs? It's kind of that, right? You throw strike once in the 16 out of 24 with that, so you're getting them in swing mode. You're putting them on the defense, and then you pull the old string on them, trying to get them out front. Just sort of trying to get some quicker routes, right? You see pitches, third inning, he's sort of not grinding through it, but making quality pitches, getting quick outs right there. I'd like to see a little bit more footwork, a little, softer hands over there, but you're getting the outs. That's what it's all about, right? There you go. Right, a little bit more rhythm, follow your throw, that kind of thing. So it just sort of feeds off of one another, right? You're making pitches, you're working quick, your defense is making plays they should be making, but man, he's really stepped up with that difference in velocity.
Much more to come with Ben and Joe. Similar subject matter at Target Field.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, the Blue Jays were looking for more stability with some injuries in their rotation, and Patrick Corbin has done more than just stabilize. He's been great.
You know when you bring in a 14-year big league veteran that you're hoping for that stabilization, but you just never know. When he came the first one, he struggled through it, but in his last 4 starts, he has looked more and more comfortable. You see the ERA just over 2.5. He's been pounding his zone, but he's also been using all of his pitches, and I think what he's done from the first start, we saw him more fastball and and four-seam cutter combination. He's gone to the sinker, he's gone to the changeup, and he's gone to that slider. That's a good wipe-up pitch for him. But using them all, he's really stabilized things because we never knew what was going to happen with this Blue Jays rotation and all of the injuries. Hopefully we're talking about Patrick Corbin a lot later on in this season, how he has stabilized things early on.
He has been a huge help to the Blue Jays in evening up the series against the Minnesota Twins, and now he gives a good start for Dylan Cease to follow.
That's right. What a swing from last night. They won on Thursday. They win 7-3 on this night. I'm guessing John Schneider a lot happier with how things went on this night.
John, what would you like about last swings?
They're all right. You know, I think he's covering more than just the fastball right now, which is really good to see. We talked before the game about really swinging with some intent, and he led the charge, man. Just missed his third one there, his last AB. There's a lot to like. You know, I've been pretty steady with saying this guy can hit, and it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust to the pitching here, but I just like the way he kind of went after every swing tonight and controlled the zone really well with the walks too.
The way he's made adjustments on the box, just moving around, like how difficult is that for a guy like him?
Yeah, I mean, we're asking a lot out of him, man. Like both sides of the ball, you know, adjust your whole life and come over here and play, you know. So it's hard for a hitter, and you know everything looks a little bit different when you move in the box, you know, whether it's a fastball or breaking ball, and it's not as easy as he's making it look. It's credit to him and credit to Pop for kind of identifying that and making a quick adjustment. So hopefully he can keep rolling, man, but he's got that kind of ability to hit the ball hard.
John, within the context that we were talking about before the game about everybody knowing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
What are you learning about what he should be doing?
I think when he's really good, you know, he's swinging like that and he's swinging at good pitches. And I think that kind of comes with time and understanding kind of how he's being pitched and what each pitch kind of looks like to him. So I think when he's at his best, you know, again, I go back to like spring training where you identify kind of a skill set and you just say, okay, go do it. It may take a little bit of time to adjust. And the skill set being, you know, hit the ball hard, you know, hit some homers and then put the ball in play with 2 strikes, you know. So it's not like an all or nothing sellout. We want you to slug yourself into good counts, but he has the ability to kind of, you know, maneuver the barrel too.
John, if he keeps doing this, how does that impact the rest of the lineup around him, especially Vladdy?
Yeah, it's nice, again, like talking before the game, how you don't want anyone to feel too much pressure or try to do too much. And when you have a guy that's swinging the bat well behind Vladimir and you have a little bit of a presence, I think that allows him and people in front of him and people behind him to kind of do their thing too. So hopefully he can kind of keep it rolling, and you know, you don't want to get too caught up in it, but I think he's making some really, really good adjustments in real time, and it allows everyone to kind of just do their thing, you know. And we're still, again, we're close. You know, I think we're searching for it a little bit with some of the new guys and some guys that have come up. And if you get a guy that can kind of do that, I think really for Vlad too, and George, it kind of allows them to be them.
Today you had 3 guys that weren't on the roster at the start of the season that really contributed with Corbin and Sosa and Iago.
Yeah.
Those 2 guys getting 6 hits. What's that say about the next man up and what's the message for the team?
Yeah, it sounds similar to last year, and you know, you're going to have to do that over the course of the year. And really, really good game from Corbs. Really, I mean, he's been so steady, and you know, scoring runs allows him to go back out for the 6th and a couple, you know, weird plays, you know, with 1 out, hit by pitch, and it says a lot, you know. And I think the more we can kind of welcome that, and when the guys do get here, you have an environment where they're kind of just able to be themselves is really important. And I think that we're doing a really good job of that with guys, some key guys that are missing. So Pena has been really impressive. He's been really impressive with his swings. You know, when you see a guy that, you know, you can do it, it's hard to kind of come up to the big league level and say, okay, this is going to translate. He's been unfazed, and I love the way he's controlling the zone. And we know Sos can hit. He's been, you know, a couple days off, and to come back in and get 3 knocks is huge.
Kazuma hit his first multi home run in MLB.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think of his performance today and his play over the last few games?
His last few games have been really, really important for us, I think, when you're trying to, scratch out some wins. Hopefully this isn't his last multi-home run game. We always joke with guys that anyone can hit one, but can you hit two? Yeah, it's kind of a line from George. But I think he has the ability to do that. His track record is what it is in Japan, and you're talking about 30 homers a year, and he's got, a quick 7 in the first month or so. So he's been right in the middle of when we're going good and driving in runs and taking really good swings.
Fastball felt good on both sides of the plate. Threw some more changeups today. Just one of those games where their lineup kind of matched up to that, but this is the second time facing them not too long ago, so just trying to find different ways to get outs, and defense played great behind me, and just that slider Buxton hit out, just wish with the count and everything, wish it was just a tad lower there. But
did you feel like you had to treat it differently than the last time that you faced them?
I mean that was my first game here. I think we just weren't as in sync maybe as the last 4 or so have gone. First day meeting everybody, so this kind of just a better pitch mix, I'd say.
The team being 4-1 with 5 starts that you've made so far, it's probably exactly what they were thinking. How do you feel about what you've been able to provide?
Just try to go out there, keep us in games. This offense is good enough to you keep them in striking distance. That's all you can ask for, and bullpen's been great. So just I'd like to maybe try to go a little deeper, but just sometimes it's some close games, and bullpen's been so good, you just can rely on those guys. So, but yeah, anytime you come out of a game with a lead or with it close, within a run or two, with this team, you got a chance, and just try to do that every time I take the ball.
So thinking about sort of your pathway, get ready for the season, what at this point are, I guess, sort of mid-season form versus what is something that you're still feeling out of the season?
No, I feel good. I feel like the command's been better with the fastball, and I think just from those last couple of games. So I just kind of catching up to everybody that maybe had a spring or had some of those games. But the biggest difference was just not being in an environment like this or facing big league hitters, and I feel over that part now. So being able to go out there, work on things in the bullpen that I think will help going further or for the next start. But I feel caught up with everybody now.
Patrick, I'm guessing you're feeling a lot more settled into this clubhouse by this point. Like, how does that feel for you to get your feet under you, and what has this clubhouse been like for you?
Yeah, it's a great clubhouse. These guys are awesome. They hang out on and off the field. They have fun every day. Even early on, I guess the record wasn't kind of where they thought it'd be, but nobody's attitude changed. Everybody was the same. Came in every day, worked, and that's what you need. The veteran guys that come in, get their work done, and have the young guys see that. So same with the coaching staff. They've been the same day in and day out, and it's still a lot of games left, and just try to keep winning series and see how the rest of the year goes.
今回も最後までご視聴いただき本当にありがとうございました。動画の内容を楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。もしよろしければチャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。皆さんの応援が今後の動画制作の大きな励みになります。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。